Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to start this reading vlog because what we will be doing is letting Lucky Charms choose my reads. Now you may be thinking, Sarah Beth, how are you gonna have Lucky Charms choose your reads? That's a great question. I made this. It is enormous. How do we fit it in? Okay, right there. So I drew all of these Lucky Charms, the marshmallows, in Procreate, and then I printed them, stuck them on here, and then these are all books that I really want to read. Was really the goal. There's only like two that I kind of are like meh. There are two that are not here yet. One is a pre-order and one I ordered the other day. So if we land on them right now, that will be a problem. But I'm going to put her probably up here. And maybe we'll move ourselves into a better spot. It cannot stay here because Graham will absolutely be touching it, but we'll put it there for when we're making our choices. So, okay. So the way it's gonna work is my husband was so nice and ran this errand for me, but I have like a box of cereal that I went through the marshmallows of, and then I got the St. Patrick's Day Lucky Charms bags, which were only the charms. And there's 3 extra in this that aren't in the regular ones. And it's this one with the star, the pot of gold, and then the clover. So I took all of those and then the rainbows and put them in here. So that's this side. And then all the other ones are in here. So what I'm going to do, see, here you go. So fun. So what I'm going to do is pick one from each bag for each side, and then that will give us our book. And if we land on Swift and Saddled or Sense and Sensibility, we can't do those yet, so I would have to repick. So here we go for the first read. Also, there are a crap ton of clovers, more than anything else. So if I keep running into that problem, I might have to sift out the clovers if I pick them like 3 in a row, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, a rainbow. Dang it, the focus got a rainbow. Okay, which means it's gonna be one of these. Delicious. For now. It's the hat. Oh my gosh, A Fire Endless, which is the second book in A River Enchanted. I've been wanting to read that forever, and I never get to it. So, first book, here she is. 450 pages. Let's get started. Okay, it is the next day. I believe I picked Fire Endless, was what I got from I almost just said Cheerios, my Lucky Charms. I am on page 77. Graham is down for a nap. I just took my shower. I'm letting my hair air dry today, so we'll see if I like my natural hair. Sometimes my natural hair is not the move. But I'm going to sit here and read for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to make myself my lunch, and then we'll see how much more I get. I would love to get the little spot I marked is page 211. I would just love to finish this today. I feel like I haven't gotten to read a lot lately, and I'm in a really reading mood, so I'm going to continue this. I don't think I said what this duology is necessarily about, but it's a like Scottish, Irish, feeling whimsical like fantasy by Rebecca Ross, same author as Divine Rivals. I read A River Enchanted when it first came out, was obsessed with it. By the time Fire Endless came out, I just kept not picking it up. I think because I just didn't, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't want it to end because I love that first book, and I also don't want to be disappointed by this one. But this one has like spirits of the elements is kind of how they work, and they're like, they live on this island that's divided in half, and half the island is great at magic but has no resources, and the other half, if they use magic, it essentially like injures them and kills them and makes them sick, but they have tons of resources. So they're kind of like, not at war, but they're rivals in a sense. And the last one ended on not a cliffhanger, but like on a note where I really wanted to know what was going to happen next. So I'm very invested in knowing what's happening, and the writing in this is just very lyrical, flowy, beautiful, and we're following, our main character is a bard, and he's, I think, the only living bard right now. I think there's only one at a time. I might be wrong though, but I love this. So I'm going to keep reading. It feels very springy to me personally. I don't know if that's necessarily for everybody, but it does feel that way for me. Oh, also on the note of spring, look at my progress on my duck. I've made some good work. I did all those middle stitches yesterday. Shout out to my duck. All right, into the book we go. Also, I need a springy blanket. This is my like Christmas blanket, and I really want a spring summery feeling blanket for our couch. I guess I could swap to my gray blanket, but I really want, I think like a sage green or a blue blanket would be really nice. I'm pretty sure you can tell, but it's later. I've been reading periodically throughout the day, and now I'm on page 475 of 494, I think. I don't want to accidentally read the end. So I'm going to finish it, and then I'm going to pick a new book, but this has been so good. I mean, it's absolutely 5 stars. I just love this writing and these characters and the story. But something terrible happened that I didn't think was gonna happen, and now I'm sad. So I'm gonna read. That was so good. Okay. Wow, 5 stars. Loved that. I read that pretty much just all day. Score. Oh, I need to print out my things to mark which ones I've done. But now we get to pick a new one. All right, we're gonna disregard the weird angle, but we're ready to pick one on this side. I don't know why. You know what? What if I go right here? This is a strange angle. I should have planned better. All right, here we go. The clover. It's here. So that's the bottom row. There's some good ones on there. And now. Oh, the moon. Oh, American royals. This is unexpected. Exciting. We've got it. I don't even remember how far I got into this. Oh, it's gonna tell me. 75 pages when I read this a little while ago, but we'll be reading this one. Okay, I think the last thing you saw was me picking American Royals, and I realized I don't think I described or told you anything about this book, but this basically just follows like if instead of George Washington becoming the president, if he had become king instead, and now it's present day, and it's following the girl who's going to be the first queen of America, Beatrice, and her siblings, and kind of like their friends. This is the same author as The 1000th Floor, which I am desperately trying to finish, but I've had this forever, and I think I said earlier that I'm really in the mood to read kind of like Bridgerton-esque books, and this I think really fits the bill. So I started it last night. I showed you guys, I got to page 75 when I started this last time. Don't know what happened, but I'm on page 105 and I'm really into it. I would love to just read it all today, but I don't know if that's possible given, you know, life. But I'm about to eat some cereal. It's Lucky Charms. Are you guys surprised? And then after that, I'm gonna sit here and just read because Graham's taking his nap. But so yeah, that's where we are. And it's only the second day of me doing these reads, so I'd love it if I got through a second one. Also, we're rocking my natural hair today, so It's a little frizzy. I don't care. I love it when it's been in like the pool. For some reason my hair is like the perfect kind of curl from the pool. Maybe chlorine does something for my hair that I guess it probably shouldn't, but I just did a bunch of work for like an hour. So I've got probably 45 minutes to an hour of nap time left. So we will see how far I get, but I'm on page 105. And also I forgot I had a playing card in here from when I was reading this last time, so. Okay, I literally read this all day and I should have filmed myself reading the ending because that just made me a little bit teary-eyed. I need to read the next book so badly. It was very good. I can't decide. It feels like a 5-star. I mean, I really liked it. It's either 4.5 or 5. I'll let it sit and think on it, but I'm obsessed with this. If you love Bridgerton, I feel like this could be really fun for you. America with Royals, really great. I love all of the POVs. Like there's so many, you're following like a whole little group of people. And there's a bunch of plot lines going on in addition to the main plot line, but I need to know what's going to happen next. I'm a little upset the second one's not on the board, but how would I put it on the board? Anyways, we'll choose the next one. All right. This side first. I've got a hair stuck to my hand. All right, here I go. I don't know what I want to read next most out of all of these. Okay. Oh, for a second I thought the moons were in here. Oh, a rainbow! Here you go. You can't see my face. You can see the rainbow. Rainbow, show them. Identify yourself. That was sad. So, that's this row. Okay. A lot of good options in the rainbow row. Okay. Oh, the shooting star. That's Once Upon a Broken Heart. All right, let me grab it. Here she is in all her glory. I'm so excited. I literally know nothing about this except that it follows Jax and a girl named Evangeline, who I guess essentially makes a deal with Jax to get the love of her life back, I think. And I know Jax from the Caraval trilogy, and I love the Caraval trilogy, so this will be so fun. We're keeping it going with like the whimsical vibe. All right, time for snuggly bed reading time. Jordan's still reading A Court of Silver Flames, but reading time. I finished. Okay, I just finished this. My collar. It is literally, I think it's 10:05. I really liked this. I liked this, I think, as much as I like the first Caraval book. So I'm probably gonna give it 5 stars, I think. It was so good. I was very invested. I was started tonight at page 77 and it's 400 pages. So I read a lot since I laid down. But I definitely really recommend this. It definitely, to me, gives spring whimsical fairy tale vibes. I really like it. And I am, as I thought, sad I do not own the second one. So I will now be ordering the second one for myself. But yeah, 4.5, maybe 5 stars. I don't know. Also, I'll have to go get my Lucky Charms out of the kitchen. But I printed off the stars to put on the ones that I've already read. And I put them on the ones I had read before this one. But now we'll put this one on to cover it up. And then I'll open my Lucky Charms bags and we'll get another one. I'm so excited to see what I read next. I'll go get the Lucky Charm. All right, the hard part. Selecting the charms. Okay. Oh, I cannot, it's not gonna tell you guys what it is, I guess. It's the pot of gold. Oh, so that's the third row. That's the third row. Okay. Haven't had any from that row yet. I think this row mostly contains a lot of the ones I didn't really want to read, so we'll see. Not that I didn't want to read them, the ones I wanted to read the least. Okay. No! I just spilled marshmallows on the floor. It's the balloon. Ooh, The Fairy Bargains of Prospect Hill. Was not anticipating reading that soon. I was not expecting to read this one anytime soon, but I put it on there because I felt like it was very springy feeling. And it's not that I didn't want to read it. It wasn't like at the top of my list. So I have no idea what it's about. I know it has like the whimsical kind of fae, like the ones in like The Cruel Prince, but it also is blurbed by Rebecca Ross, and I love Rebecca Ross's writing. It sounds like they make deals with some sneaky fae. The cover is just so pretty to me. All right, I'm gonna read a little bit and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. I think my glasses are picking up the sun. I do not have long to talk because we're about to eat breakfast, but I finally finished this. I think I only filmed like the little clip of us starting to read by the fire, and then I've just read this before bed the last 2 nights and a little bit during Graham's nap yesterday, and then he was playing a little bit and I only had like 30 pages left, so I finished it really quick this morning. I feel like my glasses are doing weird things. Here's my small friend. Hey. Hey. I think if you really liked Enchantment of Ravens or Half a Soul, which are kind of like those like whimsical, like true based fae, I don't know if that came out correctly, but kind of like how like in The Cruel Prince fae, like they can't lie and they do all these things, like that's what I'd consider like the true like folklore fae, if that makes sense. This is very much so steeped in that. I feel like it is slow. Like it probably wasn't what I should have done for a reading vlog, because I really think my glasses are tinting from the sun. I can't tell if it's the shadows or not. I look silly. Okay, it's fine. This is very slow. Like this would have been a really good read. It definitely gave me like springtime vibes personally. It's set through like a whole year, so a lot of seasons. But the plot was slow. There were a lot of stuff that I was like, is this just the closure of it? I think I'll give it a 3.5 because sorry, we're getting a little grumpy. Want to go eat our French toast. But the plot itself was pretty good. Yeah. What were your thoughts? We have a runny nose. But overall, I enjoyed it. I just think it probably is more enjoyable if you read it slowly. Like it was a little hard to get through because I was trying to read it so I could get to another book. But I did really like it, and I would probably recommend it. The folk magic is really fun, but it's definitely slow. Like this is not a fast-paced read at all. So I say 3.5 stars. We need to pick another one. Hope you guys are really enjoying my nice morning look of glasses and my hair's not done. This is the way. Oh, I need to put a star on it to cover it up. All right. Clover. He's mad that I'm not with him. So bottom row. Oh man, I don't know if there's anything I'm really like dying to. Give me 1 second! Don't know if there's anything I'm dying to read on that row. Okay. Moon. Oh, we did that one. Balloon. Oh, The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. Had to go pick up more, heat up more French toast sticks, but I've got The Bodyguard, which is what we're gonna read next. So here's the thing. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the last thing you saw was me choosing The Bodyguard to read. And then I didn't read for like a whole day, maybe 2. And then, well, I read like 50 pages of it. And then I just got in bed to read at like 7 and just read the whole thing. It's like 10:30 probably, I have no idea. It's 10:10. It's really short, it's under 300 pages, which I didn't know. But it was also on Kindle Unlimited, so I was reading in bed with my Kindle remote and everything, which was just so great. I haven't done that in a long time, so that was really fun. I really loved it. There were a couple little ways the story was told, like it was almost told like she was doing not an interview, but like recounting everything to you. And in those little bits, I didn't love that, which is why it's 4 and not 5 stars, but I loved the storyline. And one thing that I thought I saw coming sort of happened in a way that I wasn't expecting, but I did really love it. It's a really fun rom-com. The bodyguard is actually the female main character, which is like a fun little twist. But yeah, I think I'm gonna read one more for this vlog and then I'm probably gonna be done so that I can post it. I am loving this way of picking books. All the ones I put on there were ones I really wanted to read right now, which is why I think this reading vlog is going better than like my other ones have, because I'm not like having to force something to fit into a category. That being said, I would love to read a fantasy, so fingers crossed, maybe the Lucky Charms grace us with a fantasy. I also would love it if it was a fantasy on my Kindle, because I was just really vibing reading on my Kindle. So we're going to move to the poster board and select potentially probably our last one. You can't see my face. Sorry, I'm up here in the corner. Is that an important element to this task? Oh, they're getting stuck together. They're probably so stale. I should have known. 4-leaf clover. No, that's the bottom row. That's fine, I guess. This isn't the row I wanted. But if I end up with one I already did, we'll just have to choose again. Okay. These are much less stale. What is this one? Oh, the heart. Oh, that's What the River Knows. That's both a fantasy and it's on my Kindle. Score. That was the best case scenario. Best, what? What am I trying to say?
Best case or best possible?
Best case scenario possible. Could not say that. I'll go read. Talk to you guys in the morning. Hello from the comfort of my bed. It is nap time number 1 today. It's been a couple days since I started What the River Knows, and I was reading it before bed. I read it before bed a couple nights, and then I haven't read the last 2 nights. I'm actually gonna go out of town tomorrow night, so I'm going to try to finish this today so that I could edit it tomorrow, and hopefully it can go up while I'm gone. So I am really enjoying this. It reads very much so like Divine Rivals, which I'm enjoying, with like that historical, same kind of writing style. So I definitely think I totally understand why they're friends. But it is, the Egypt setting is really cool. It definitely is giving me like summer fantasy. So if you're looking for one, my dog's decided to go under the tripod. This could be risky. Hey, Sammy. Anyways, so I think I'm at this, it was on Kindle Unlimited. Now he's on the bed. He's behind me. I'm at 48%. It says I have 3 hours and 11 minutes. Reading at night with it in here. So we will see how that goes during the daytime. Oh, there we go. I've got the little clicker. I actually bought this when I was breastfeeding because I couldn't like turn pages or even touch the Kindle. And honestly, very helpful for that. I'm at 48%. We'll see how far I get during nap time. Okay, I finished What the River Knows. Loved it, really fun. The ending, there was one twist that I predicted. I felt like it was pretty obvious, like 3/4 of the way through, and then a bunch of stuff happened at the end that really took me by surprise. So I'm very excited for the next one. It was honestly so good. So I gave this 4 stars, but that is going to conclude my Lucky Charms Pick My Reads for however long I filmed this, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. I really liked this, I think, because it was a bunch of books that I really wanted to read right now, so I think that made it better than like getting prompts. It was just a little different for me and I really liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am heading out of town, and just a reminder to follow Shrink the Shelf Kickstarter. I'll see you guys next time.